already worked.
Look at the quale faccio proprio sia con il
Good, and every third step knee up, come on. Right, stop, up, come on. And come on, hips, up, 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 out, and out. Straight, right, rope. Diagonal, please. Cardio, please. Other side, please.
Get that from down from your fucking I'm going to say to everybody, to my wife as well when they come in. Since you say to me that you pay, stop.
And hamstrings. Then a little bit skips out deep, check out deep, up, stay a little bit longer, stay a little bit deeper. Go, and please start, stop, right, left, all the way. And please, 2 times right, 2 times left, okay, pop, 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 pop. Yes, you extra, come on, back. Yes. And we stay like that, and the second one is up, 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 come on. Yes. A little bit more coordination. Good, 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 good. Nice and stretch. Yes.
Get out of here, Be heavy, it's more. Big massive.
Good. So, karaoke with one leg up. Come on, leave one leg. Come on, come on. Yes. Yes.
It's a long time without. That's what I said. olha forte pra você quando você fala, ficar
Good. And every third step knee up. Come on. Right, stop, up, come on. And come on, hips up, 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 out, and out. Strength, leg, rope. Diagonal, please. Carry on, please. Other side, please.
I'm going to say to everybody, to my wife as well, when they come in.
Since you said to me that you fake now,
Stop.
And strings. Then a little bit skips out deep, check out deep, up, stay a little bit longer, stay a little bit deeper. Good.
long time without.
Much about this play. It doesn't end up being anything dangerous, but it's the second wave of press here. You see, Nunes Gomez, his first thought is, how can I play in behind? How can I try to spring Mbappe into space? He gets pressured. He gets forced to put his head down, going negative, commit a foul. No problem. The play ends. They get back, get their shape again. Now take a look at this. This is what they do well. When they do get forward, they get numbers forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now watch again. This is similar to the last play we just saw. Draxler gets the ball. His first instinct is, how can I get forward and exploit space quickly? They find Mbappe. Now, guys, I know you guys were debating about whether or not this was a penalty kick or whether it was, whatever. The main thing in this situation is Mbappe he's exposed, or he gets a chance to expose them, run at that back line, create some havoc. And when you have the likes of Mbappe, when you have the likes of Di Maria, Neymar running in behind, Leipzig have to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit smarter, and not as naive.
Mm-hmm. So we've got a big game in Leipzig in Germany today. We've got a big game at Anfield as well. I think when you're watching Liverpool, you think that they're conceding a few more than we're sometimes used to seeing them concede, right? What do you attribute that to, Jamie?
Well, I mean, you think of last season, Liverpool conceding goals, Virgil van Dijk's back, so you think everything will be okay, but that's not been the case. And I just think, even just in the Champions League competition, they haven't kept a clean sheet yet. 2 at home against AC Milan, 2 away in Madrid, conceded in Porto. But this man here, Fabinho, I think he's as good as anyone in European football in that number 6 position, protecting the 2 centre-backs. And when he's missing, certainly in this game in Madrid, it cost Liverpool. And you see Naby Keita now trying to challenge for the ball. But you look at Liverpool's 3 midfield players, and namely Jordan Henderson, he should be able to see Keita's shirt because he's not in a straight line. He's at an angle that if he gets dribbled past, as happens, he can now cut this pass out. He's just short by half a yard, but these are the margins we're talking about. And then exactly. Van Dijk doesn't cover himself in glory. But Fabinho came on in that role. Matip steps out. Fabinho reads the play, sits in there, becomes a centre-back and snuffs out the danger. I think when there's somebody else there, maybe Jordan Henderson, at times with Wijnaldum, they react to things and they sit there. Maybe just 2 yards, not there. That's what we're talking about, the real fine margins at the top-level football. Fabinho doesn't react to situations, he reads them before they happen. And Jordan, tonight, Micah, I think he's going to be a different role, but you like to see him in that role?
I'd like to see him in a more advanced role, in that number 8 role. You talked about Fabinho, and he's one of the best at what he does in that defensive position. But this is what Jordan Henderson gives you in this position. Look at the strike there, arriving late. If this was against Brighton at the weekend to get his goal, Salah down his right-hand side, but look at him, timing of the run. He played deep in this position, but he manages to get on the edge of the box, wins the ball back, high press, everything happens through it. And look at that for a ball. It's a setting man, Salah up there. And for all that he doesn't give you in terms of what Fabinho does, when he's on the front foot and he's got that high press, he's a cog in this wheel for Liverpool.
All right, good stuff. I'm looking forward to this. Are you?
I am. You have bars up. When did you learn how to rap?
Nobody knew, but I have many talents. Listen, kickoff is now just moments away in these 6 games that we've got coming up for you. Quick reminder for you before we take you there, you can watch any of those 6 games live on Paramount Plus. That includes Liverpool, Atletico Madrid with our very own Clive Tildesley and Rob Green on the call. If you do prefer, though, you can stay right here on CBS Sports Network and catch all of the goals, all the action, all the drama on the Golazo Show. For that, we're going to send you over to Golazo host Nico Cantor and his guest, as always, Freddie Lundberg. Good evening, gents.
Stadium for this UEFA Group A match between Manchester City and their visitors from Belgium, Club Brugge. The reigning English Premier League champions were far too strong a fortnight ago in the reverse fixture, winning by 5-1, a performance that head coach Pep Guardiola was extremely happy with, and he wants the similar qualities tonight to put Manchester City in a very strong position to qualify for the round of the last 16. This is their 11th successive Champions League campaign. They've reached the knockout stage in each of the last 8 seasons. It is the trophy that Guardiola and Manchester City crave. And of course he's won it before, but Manchester City went so close last season, edged out in that all-English final against Chelsea. You have to give a lot of credit to Club Brugge, who've been competitive in the group. It looked a difficult task for them before a ball was kicked in Group A, but they've already drawn at home to Paris Saint-Germain and won in Germany against one of the Bundesliga's strongest teams, RB Leipzig. Leipzig have had a disappointing Champions League without a point in their opening 3 games. The other match in the group is in Germany, Leipzig hosting PSG. Well, Club Brugge have brought plenty of fans with them. They've been making a lot of noise in the build-up. It should be a very interesting game. Has been some rain about. None approaching kick-off time, but showers are forecast for later. Bound to be a few nerves amongst the Club Brugge players, having lost just 2 weeks ago to this Manchester City team. So many familiar faces, big names, a very expensively assembled Manchester City squad over the years under Guardiola, and prior to that, as they try to go one better in this competition than last season. 2 changes for Guardiola from the 5-1 win in Bruges. John Stones replaces Ruben Diaz in defence, and Ilkay Gundogan, who captains the team tonight, starts in midfield in place of Kevin De Bruyne. Usual 4-3-3. Number of players have filled the central striking role this season. The false 9, as it is with City. No natural target man. Phil Foden will essentially fill that role again this evening. referee from Spain who took charge of Manchester City's losing Champions League final last season to Chelsea, Antonio Mateo Lahoz. Santiago Jaime Latre, the fourth official, and in charge of VAR, Ricardo de Burgos. Gundogan and Ruud Vormer, the Dutchman who captains Club Brugge. And here is the Bruges team. Two changes from the first meeting. Eder Balanta, the Colombian midfielder, is suspended, so Vormer takes his place in midfield. The other change sees Brandon Mekele come into what could well be three centre-backs. Not sure it's going to be 4-4-2. Guardiola's expecting three centre-backs and wing-backs in this system. He said that pre-match. Kamal Soa drops to the substitutes bench from the starting 11 against City 2 weeks ago.
This match is brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League official sponsor.
Here's a player who scores plenty of goals for Bruges, Hans van Aken. Scored in all three group games so far. Van Aken, Guardiola appreciates Philippe Clement's team despite that 5-1 win and says that Bruges have qualities to trouble us tonight. Those were Guardiola's words. The Black Lives Matter initiative, both teams, players and officials take a knee prior to kick-off. Let's live in a society where discrimination of any kind is eradicated. Manchester City, of course, in their traditional pale blue strip, will play from left to right in the first half. Well, I was here a few weeks ago when Manchester City played RB Leipzig. What a terrific game that was. 9 goals, Manchester City scoring 6 of them. First touch for Simon Mignolet. Definitely 3 centre-backs for Bruges. Guardiola always does his homework. Well aware of how the opposition were going to line up tonight. Just how much of the ball will they get to get their wing-backs high up the pitch? It might be a back 5 for most of the evening. Manchester City have started strongly. Space opening up here, a little slow to engage there, Bruges. This is Grealish. Throw in conceded by Noah Lang. Joao Cancelo will take Manchester City's throw. Well, Bruges have probably looked at Manchester City's last 2 results. A defeat in the Premier League here to Crystal Palace last weekend. Prior to that, they lost their grip, which they've had for several years on the English League Cup competition, losing on penalties to West Ham. Manchester City, who are normally full of goals, haven't scored in their last 2 matches. Here's Grealish. Cancelo. Rodri. So is it a good time to play Manchester City, or is it going to be a case of Bruges facing a wounded animal, and a dangerous wounded animal in Manchester City? Grealish, Rodri. Took too long, really, to decide what pass he was going to produce there, Rodri. It's won back well here by Mahrez, Foden. Mahrez again, Bernardo Silva. All 10 of the Bruges outfield players back behind the ball early on here. Bernardo Silva. Body in the way, importantly there, that was heading on target. It was Mekele. Bernardo Silva's shot struck. Gundogan. This is Laporte, who was sent off in that defeat here to Crystal Palace last weekend. Aymeric Laporte. Kyle Walker. Manchester City have been very strong at home in Europe in recent times. They've won their last 7 European games here. And that is a club record. It equals a club record, so they'll better it tonight if they claim all 3 points. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Riyad Mahrez. Manchester City's top scorer. Mahrez with 7 goals this season. They've had 17 different scorers. It's too long for Bernardo Silva. Attempt to find him was from Gundogan. Right idea, just too much purchase on the pass. Guardiola's not pressing any panic buttons yet, despite the defeat on penalties to West Ham and that Premier League defeat to Crystal Palace. Feels that his team can rebound quickly and might score here. Mahrez driven wide in the end. A challenge comes in from Vorma. Away by the Ukrainian. Sobol. Won back quickly by City. Here's Walker. Silva. Mahrez. Laporte. Cancelo. Grealish is wide, left. Cancelo looks in field and produces a poor pass, looking for his captain, Gundogan. So important when Bruges get the ball, and he'll know this, Philippe Clement, that they have to retain it. Give the defensive unit some breathing space. Manchester City have dominated possession and territory in the opening very nearly 6 first-half minutes. No save yet.
Où on va falloir contourner
Grealish. Just happy to clear their lines there. Bruges coming under a lot of pressure early on here. Gundogan. Over 80% possession already here for Manchester City. Beautifully timed run again by Foden. Excellent weight on the pass too from Cancelo. Just watch the movement here of Foden. Might just have been a touch offside, but he broke free of Mekele there. Couldn't control the volley. Space now for Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Rodri. Foden. Looking for Gundogan. No surprise to see Mignolet just holding on to the ball here, just trying to settle things down here for Club Brugge. Now these are the moments where they've just got to string a few passes together, retain possession. Clinton Mata, good looking ball here for Lang. We've got him behind Manchester City for the first time. It's a corner. Well, that's much better. They did produce a little bit of quality there. Good pass from Clinton Mata here, the right wing back. First time into the path there of Noah Lang, forcing Laporte to put it behind for a corner to the visitors. You feel set pieces will be important to them, have to maximise them really. Won't expect to see a great deal of the ball in open play. Drops kindly for Sobol. He choked on the shot. Just the one goal so far this season for Edouard Sobol. Found himself in space there. Stones. Walker. Space for Grealish here. Driving once again at Clinton Mata. It's Cancelo. And it may drop kindly for Gundogan. Well, they're asking for a corner here. It's not going to go Manchester City's way, but his eyes were lighting up here, Ilkay Gundogan, as the deflected Cancelo shot dropped his way, but he was flagged offside. Makes those very good runs into the opposition's box, often unseen. Gundogan, such a clever player, so consistent in his time here at Manchester City. 6th season now with the club for Ilkay Gundogan since his move from Borussia Dortmund. Walker. I think the pattern for the evening is already set here. They are going to have to defend so well here, Club Brugge, to keep Manchester City out. Ooh, Mignolet. High risk factor there as Foden closed him down. No surprise to see Mignolet get it away early this time. Didn't expect Foden to close him down as quickly as he did, but he reacted well in the end. Spent 9 years, Simon Mignolet, the Bruges goalkeeper, in England with Sunderland, and then with Liverpool, over 200 games in his time at Liverpool. Of course, he won a Champions League medal with Liverpool. You'll recall when it was the All-England final, he was an unused substitute that evening when Liverpool got the better of Tottenham Hotspur. Here's Grealish. Cancelo's made a good run here. Oh, it's a brilliant pass, Cancelo! And the post saves Club Brugge. But the quality down that Manchester City left, sky high there. Grealish with a pass and a brilliant run from Cancelo, and he was so unlucky not to score. Here's Mahrez. Foden is onside. Mignolet getting a strong hand. It's back with Mahrez. They're knocking at the door loudly here, Manchester City. Cancelo. Oh, must be for Foden. And the flag stays down, and Manchester City lead in the 15th minute, and it's Phil Foden. Well, the pressure was growing by the second here on that Bruges defence. Looked like they might get it away, but Unsoki, not the best of clearances from the Club Brugge number 4. And when Cancelo helped it back in, Foden, oh, it's adjudged to have been offside. VAR might have a look at it. Well, they'll look at it, of course, just to make sure it is a legitimate goal. But I think Sobol played him on. A great cheer from the City of Manchester Stadium as VAR completed its check and the goal stands. This is Vorma.